All right, let's take a look at Eduphoria and how to find some resources in Eduphoria. When you get to Eduphoria, use your same username, password that you use for all of your other accounts. And we're going to go to Forethought. Now it's going to take me to my planner, but I want to take a look at Scope and Sequence and find some of the resources that are in Eduphoria. And so if I click on Elementary, and I'm just going to go to 4th grade, and now it has all the different subjects listed. So if I look at English Language Arts, now it's going to take a second for this to pop up, but just wait, so it's coming, it's just loading. And so here are all the different resources, and each subject is going to have them listed a little bit differently depending on the program director, how they've organized things. So just depending on what they have, just kind of look through and see what resources there are. Like if we look at science, this one looks a little easier to follow. So if we open up first 9 weeks, we have Teek's timeline. And so now when I look over here down at the bottom, I have this attachment. Sometimes you might have to scroll down on the screen and then it'll be right here. But right here is that attachment. And so I'm going to double click on that attachment and I have to download it. So I click save and then I click on it. And there is, it's taking a second. So there's my Teek's timeline. And so I know, what I need to work on each week of the first 9 weeks. And so I'm going to go ahead and close that. But if I want to save that or keep that somewhere so that way it's a little easier to find later. And then same with the Scope and Sequence. I have that resource down here, some sample lesson plans, and down here at the bottom it has other things. Like if I go to Safety First and Science Notebook, it's going to give me those resources where I can save those to my desktop, download them and save them to my computer so I can open those documents up. So just depending on what subjects you are teaching, go through and kind of see what kind of resources are located here for you. Obviously, these aren't mandatory for what you have to use. It's resources, things to help you guide you along. Now, the timeline, yes, you need to be following that, but as the lessons and some of the other things, it's just kind of helping you plan your lesson plans and giving you some ideas to teach those lessons in case you don't have something for that lesson specifically. There should be some lesson ideas in here for teaching that concept.